one thing we need. Duke Kilroy.
You're sounding like a terrorist.
A war's coming.
They disrespected the martial name. Time for talk is done.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Fightland, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Fightland Season 1, Episode 3. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 3, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called No Innocence, and the description of the episode reads, turning up the heat on the Marshals, Duke is drawn in deeper than he ever could have imagined. So those are the key elements for episode 3. And it seems like Duke is continuing the game plan to take down the Marshals. We saw what happened in episode 2. They're trying to start a war between the Marshals and the Russians. And of course, it seems like the Albanians, they pissed off as well. So it's going to be a whole lot of mess in this upcoming episode. A war is definitely about to pop off. And I wonder if your boy Kinsley is ever going to return. I mean, he got to return, right? I mean, that was the whole game plan, to start a war. And hopefully he will come out of hiding to try to protect his family. Because as of right now, it definitely seems like he said, screw them, I got my own agenda. Or maybe something happened to him. So I think as these episodes air out, we will eventually find out what really happened. I still don't trust Cece. I don't trust Zeke at all either. But I also believe that maybe, something else happened when Duke was attacked after his fight. You know what I'm saying? I still think it's more to the story. I mean, they're making it seem like Cece could have set something up or whatever, but y'all know how they be doing in these TV shows. They always got that one person or two people that they're trying to point the finger at, but in reality, it be somebody else. So will that end up happening on this show, or will it be who they're pointing the finger at? And as of right now, they're making it seem like Kinsley is the one that set everything up, but they're also making it seem like Cece or maybe even Zeke had their own agenda. So we're going to see what they're going to do down the line. But man, I still got that funny feeling it's more to this story. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. If you're a fan of Power, check out my closing thoughts video for your boy Breeze. Do you guys believe he was worth the wait? I also did a Remembering Rock video, so check that out as well. And check out the episode 2 recap if you have not seen that, because I know I dropped it a little bit late, but this week those recaps will be dropping on Friday, so don't worry about it. I will be back on regular scheduled programming. But let's talk about it. What can we expect from episode 3? What did we see in this trailer? Now, we know they've been teasing this whole Duke coming back to the sport of boxing. They was teasing it in the last episode when he had a conversation with the officer. Also, when his pops was on the phone with the promoter talking about, look, we can give him $15 million just for him to come back. So we know Duke don't want to do it as of right now. He's talking about he's, too focused on other things, right? He wants to take down Marshall Promotions. He wants to take down Kinsley. Well, we also know that he is struggling for real. He needs this bread. And working with the cartel is only going to do so much, right? And that's illegal money. We're talking about legitimate millions. So most likely he may end up returning. We know in the trailer that Corey Taylor is having a conversation with Zeke. And he's telling him, look, we need one thing, and that is Duke. We need him to return. It's going to be a major fight if that's the case. I do think it's going to be a chance that he does return to the sport of boxing because of all the money. And also, deep down inside as a fighter, I know he got to be like, man, I got to prove that I got one more in me. You know what I'm saying? I got to prove that I can go out there and still win. And I think eventually he may end up doing that. But I guess it all depends on if all this, street activity that he's doing right now, causing a damn war, gets the best of him. So we're going to see what's going to end up happening. We also know that Zeke is going to try, or at least start to try, to see if he can get Duke back into the ring by having conversations with him. He's also made a promise to Corey Taylor, as far as Duke returning. He is having a conversation with Cece about this, and this could be a major problem because if he's not able to deliver, this could be very bad for Marshall Promotions. Now, also in the trailer, we know Duke is talking about we need to do something big. So the game plan that they got as far as, having a war with the Russians and the Marshals, the Albanians, I mean, they're going to try to see what they can do. And it seems like a bomb is in the building, you know what I'm saying? So he's about to blow something up, maybe a warehouse or whatever, and Jay ain't really feeling it, talking about you sound like a terrorist or whatever. But Jay, you decided to stick around. You could have just went home, but no, you want to be a part of all this because Duke is your boy, and I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to end well. Jay better hope and pray he is not caught in the crossfire, because dealing with all the people that they're dealing with, I would not be surprised if that's the case, but we're going to see. Now, we can also expect to see your girl CC make a return, and she is talking about a war is about to start, and that is bad for business, which is true, but this is all a part of the game plan that Duke and, of course, the cartel, Amando, all got in store. So it seems like it is working as of right now. We also see Duke putting hands on this guy right here, and he better be very careful because his face is shown. Like, dude, cover your damn face up, especially if you ain't gonna drop this guy off. You cannot afford any loose ends. You cannot afford somebody, talking about you did it and they saw you or whatever. But we know in the trailer, Duke is definitely putting in a lot of work. He is, putting some people down. And of course, we see the big explosion, and Duke, he is trying to pull somebody out at the same time. So I want to know what's going to happen, and if Duke did this mission by himself or was somebody with him. I hope your boy Jay wasn't a part of this. Now, at the end of the trailer, we know Duke is having a conversation with Zeke. Zeke got the strap. Zeke gives Duke the strap, and Duke is like, look, they have disrespected the Marshall name, and time for talk is over. So he is ready to put in some work, right? And of course, he's going to continue to act all cool, like he is looking out for, Zeke and Marshall promotions. But in reality, we know he is just staying close, trying to infiltrate and trying to take them down from the inside, hoping and praying that eventually Kinsley will show up trying to protect the family. And we also have to remember that at the end of episode 2, we know Lazaro, he saw Kim going into that diner. So we're going to see the connection that she has with Simeon, and if Kim is law enforcement. I know something is up with her character, but man, this is definitely about to get crazy because we know Duke and her will be hooking up. I believe he's going to try to get some intel from her, but he has to be very careful because if she is law enforcement, that is a major risk. So we're going to see what his game plan is going to be when it comes to her and what she is really all about. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what are your predictions for episode 3? Can't wait to see it. Things are heating up. I mean, how are y'all feeling about Fightland? I know it's like mixed reviews as of right now. I think we still got to get a showtime or whatever to continue to heat up as far as these storylines and stuff like that. But, I mean, we still got, 5 more episodes or 6 more episodes left. So we're going to see what they're going to do by the end of the season. And based on what we've seen thus far, I believe it still has a lot of potential. We just got to see how it's all going to play out when it's all said and done by the end of the season. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. Thanks to all the members of the channel. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.